Hello Culers, it's Pablo here and welcome back to Barca Universal and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. In today's video we've got the match preview for Barcelona versus Granada. It is our return to La Liga action for the first time in about 3 weeks actually since we beat Getafe at the Camp Nou. Of course, since then we have indeed lost 3-0 at home to Bayern Munich. That was another humiliating defeat in the Champions League, and with all the noise surrounding Barcelona right now, picking up 3 points in tomorrow night's game against Granada will be absolutely crucial. So without any further ado guys, let's get started with today's match preview. And this one will be coming to us live from the Camp Nou. It is yet another home game for Barcelona this season. That's 4 out of 5 now, to be fair for us. So that is good news. It's going to be 9 PM local time over there in Spain. And of course, I'm sure a lot of you guys have noticed, this is going to be a Monday night fixture for Barcelona in La Liga, which does mean that by the time we actually play our game, a lot of the teams would have actually played 2 games more than us, of course, because of our postponed game against Sevilla last weekend too. So what this means, guys, is that we can watch teams drop points like Atletico did yesterday against Athletic, and we can catch up here, guys. We can in the next week. We've got 3 La Liga games this week. If we win all 3 of them, we're going to be in a really good spot. But guys, starting with Barcelona here, I think we do all recognise that it is, again, one of those times where, well, we're just in a slump. We're in one of those moments where we don't really feel very good about ourselves as Barcelona fans, where nothing really is going massively well. I think all the stuff we really see is bad news, from on-the-pitch affairs to off-the-pitch affairs. But in tomorrow's game, guys, it is non-negotiable. We have got to perform here. We have got to get the 3 points. I think especially for our coach, Ronald Koeman, that's absolutely key. There have been several reports now that over the next 4 games or so, he will be under close scrutiny from the board of directors. So these sorts of games, we've got to win them. I think we can't forget, guys, last season, of course, when we were going for the La Liga title, we lost this exact fixture at home to Granada in about April time, and we lost that game 2-1 pretty late on, and that really, you get the feeling, was the sort of game that we are not going to be forgetting for a long time. But I do honestly think, touching on the performance, it has got to be so much better from Barcelona. It really does. We have got to perform in these sorts of games. We've got to move the ball so much quicker and really attack the opponent. And of course, guys, in defence, of course, we know we've got to improve massively, because I think, you look in the past few games, I thought the start of the season was really good. Certainly the game against Juventus. Pre-season overall was pretty impressive. The opening fixture against Real Sociedad, it was more the sort of stuff we wanted to see from Barcelona this season. But of course, in the last few games, it just has not been good enough. It really hasn't. We've looked slow. We've looked, unconvincing. We've barely created any chances in some games. You look at that game against Getafe at the Camp Nou, it was really flat. So in this sort of fixture, we've got to raise our level. We've got to be at the top of our game here in tomorrow's fixture. And I think obviously, guys, the hot topic right now at Barcelona is the one surrounding Ronald Koeman, his future. Is he good enough? Should he go? Should he stay? All of that sort of stuff. So let's not just brush over it. It is an important matter to discuss. I honestly feel as if, look, Koeman right now isn't doing a good job at Barcelona. I feel as if he's not good enough tactically. I don't feel as if he's an elite coach who can take Barcelona to the top of football. Again, I have said a few times that I question his tactical understanding and knowledge for the elite level of football, and I also don't feel as if his attitude at times has been right either. Regarding his relationship with Laporta, I think it's an unhealthy one. It's not one that's, pleasant for the club. I really don't feel that. I think it's always great when there's harmony between the coach, the dressing room, the board, when everyone's on the same page, working towards the same goals. And I feel like right now, no matter what they say publicly, the relationship is really strained. I also feel as if Laporta hasn't acted perfectly in the matter. I think especially at the end of the season, where he almost just put Koeman on hold there for 2 weeks. Tried to find a replacement, couldn't find one, and then came back to him. We've seen Koeman, in his little documentary, openly get angry at that. And perhaps also, guys, Laporta has been a little bit unfair in the fact that, look, the team is at a really weak point right now. You cannot look at our squad and say, yep, that should be winning La Liga, that should be winning the Champions League. I don't think it really should be doing anything. It's a good squad, it's got good young players. Could we be doing better? Could we be playing better football? Absolutely. Has Koeman done an amazing job? Absolutely not right now is what we can say. Did he do a good job last season? I think so overall. But my point is that our squad was weakened over the summer. We went into this season and we knew, guys, we didn't have the greatest squad, and we knew that the sorts of results that we picked up against Bayern Munich, they can happen. And I think, to me, to see Laporta and the board get, so surprised and upset about these sorts of things, it perhaps was a little bit, hypocritical, if you like. Anyway, back to the football. I would like to know what you guys think about all of the, Laporta and Koeman stuff in the comments down below. I think, I agree with a lot of you that, Koeman, he's struggling right now and that it isn't going well and that he isn't a top coach who can take Barcelona to the elite. But I also feel as if the whole situation as a whole, it just isn't ideal, even from Laporta's part. But anyway, back to the football and team news for a really important game, because of course, guys, we have got to win this one. We have indeed also got a lot of players missing. Again, that's what I said earlier. Koeman doesn't really have much to work with. We've got Pedri and Jordi Alba now who've joined the injury list. We've got Serginho Dest should be back, thankfully, though, and ready to start. Players like Balde and Pablo should be knocking on the door for starts in this one too. But of course, guys, look at in midfield, in attack, our options, again, they're pretty limited. So looking at the sort of starting lineup we could be seeing it against Granada, I think this is a sort of thing that, we could be seeing out on the pitch. Ter Stegen in goal. We'll go back to the 4-3-3, I think, with Dest at right back if he's fit, and Balde, our left back, I hope gets to start. I feel as if he deserves it, and that'll be a big moment for him. I also feel as if he's totally ready. I think Araujo and Piqué will start as centre-back, so that means that, no spaces for Mingueza or Eric Garcia yet. We've got Busquets there, we've got Sergi Roberto and Frenkie de Jong in midfield. I think Roberto will get the nod. I wouldn't be surprised to see Gavi start. I would like to see Gavi start, but I think Roberto will get the nod. And then up front, it's interesting because there's no real natural right winger in this attack, but I think we definitely agree that, Koeman does have options in attack. I think Demir is a player that could start. Coutinho could definitely start. I think Luke de Jong is a player probably a lot of fans would like to see benched. He did struggle, to be fair, against Bayern Munich unexpectedly, but of course, Memphis will start, and I think also Coutinho will be getting the nod. Moving on to our opposition for tomorrow's game in Granada, who will no doubt give Barcelona a good test tomorrow. I think especially in our current state, they will be coming to the Camp Nou. They'll probably feel quite confident, quite buoyed, that they can get some points here and, claim a big scalp in La Liga. You look at over the last seasons, to be fair, guys, and Granada have been a really, really impressive outfit in La Liga. They've actually got into Europe. They've challenged really well. And the former coach, Diego Martinez, they did very, very well. And I think we also recognise, guys, they have got quality players in attack. I think Darwin Machis is a player who can cause us issues and has done in the past. Luis Suarez, no, not, our Suarez, but the other Luis Suarez is also a player who started this season really well. But to be fair, this time around, Granada actually have had quite a rocky start to the season. They haven't really had the best, beginning. They've actually given up quite a bit of possession, which is quite surprising, if you like, because they actually do now have Robert Moreno as their coach. He's the former Spain manager, and in his spell as Spain coach, he definitely had a lot of possession, but right now we get the feeling that Granada will come to the Camp Nou, they'll give up possession, they'll try and hit us on the counter-attack, they'll try and hit us when we know, we're weak. And going the other way, guys, if we are to break this sort of team down, we know what we've got to do. We know we've got to be active. We've got to be proactive on the ball there. We have to move it quickly. We cannot be slow in our approach. That's absolutely crucial. And so then to wrap up the match preview with my score prediction, I'm going to go for Barcelona 3, Granada 1. I didn't give a prediction against Bayern Munich for obvious reasons, really, and well, we saw why, but I think in this game, we can get the win. I am quietly confident. I do feel as if we play the right players, we can have a good amount of fun here. I think Balde is a player I want to see playing. You got Dest, you got Araujo, you got De Jong, of course, in midfield, Memphis Depay. Hopefully the likes of Gavi and Demir in there too. So, we've got a lot of your attacking, bright young players. We've got some really, really interesting future here. So I'm hoping we see a lot of them on the pitch tomorrow. It will be a tough game. You get the feeling that right now, not everything is going well at all at Barcelona, and Granada will come here and feel, yeah, we can get something, but it's a big game. We know we've got to win, guys. We can catch up here in the La Liga table too. We can actually, mount a title challenge if we do keep winning these sorts of games. So what do you guys think? Do you think we can get the win here? Leave any of your thoughts or comments down below on Ronald Koeman, on Laporta, on this game, on Barcelona right now, anything, put it down there. I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully you enjoyed the video today, and goodbye.